no more than a consolation win, but they avoided making sweeping changes to their lineup. Farhad Reza replaced the experienced Syed Razel. South Africa, who travelled to India after this tour, opted to rest Andre Nel, who was unhappy at being left out of that squad. Morne Morkel and the informed Dale Steyn came in for the visitors. Mohammad Ashraful won the toss, and once again it was Bangladesh who batted first.
Good start. He's not played the last 2 one-day internationals, but doesn't look like he's been out of rhythm. Terrific delivery to start.
What a start from Dale Steyn. Look at that seam position as well. Very upright and on the business area straight away. Straight away, Tamim Iqbal playing a big drive.
And again, another beauty. No movement of the feet towards the ball. I don't know why he's feeling for the ball with the bat.
Well, it has been a problem for the top order batsmen. But you look at that. Once again, got to know where your off stump is and then ease yourself into the shot. Trying to stand and deliver from Tamim Iqbal.
Bit of an inside edge, delayed appeal from Dale Steyn. Aleem Dar, the umpire, experienced. He's had a good series, Aleem Dar.
We saw him bowl two delivery, which left the left-handed this time around. The ball coming back in. Once again, very good seam position.
Beautifully bowled. The length was good. Had the batsman thinking whether to get onto the front foot. He was rooted to the crease. And good deviation off the pitch. We've seen that happen in Mirpur.
It's the white ball, the new white ball, which does a bit in the morning. First 7 to 8 overs will be good for the bowlers. So it'll be important for the batsmen to make sure that they don't chase too many deliveries outside the off stump. The bowlers will be targeting that off stump line. Corridor of uncertainty for the batsmen.
Another airy-fairy shot. Big deviation away from the left-hander. 2 slips in position. Graham Smith might be encouraged to have the third man there, third slip.
Good pace as well, Shiva. There he indicates that there's an extra bounce, 140. That's been hitting Morkel. And it's a bit gloomy conditions as we're slightly overcast, so there might be a little bit more for the bowlers. It's not that hot or humid at the moment. Once again, extra bounce. Because of the height, he comes in high arm action and get an extra bounce on that occasion.
Looks good when you make contact, but the point remains he was in a much better position, much closer to ball to be able to make that contact, and a good boundary.
Beautiful shot from Shahriar Nafees. Gets the crowd on its feet. A huge cheer. Just take a look at that shot. It's a good step forward and beautifully done. Showing the full face of the bat and playing a picture-perfect cover drive.
He's blasted this. Was the shot delivery? Good work by Harris. Gets 3. Initial movement was onto the front foot from Nafees.
He picked it up nicely. Was off the back foot, but still the weight transferring onto the front foot, and that's why he's hit it in front. Just take a look at that shot. He's pulled it outside the off stump and played it between mid-wicket and mid-on. Good work from Paul Harris.
Might have pitched outside the line of leg stump, and he's also a tall man. Morne Morkel will get the extra bounce.
He's struggling. Tamim Iqbal is struggling for sure. You've seen him try to play some big shots. He's played some defensive strokes as well, which he's not played really well. Mohammad Ashraful must be thinking at least in one positive that they haven't lost a wicket yet.
Could happen any time if they keep doing this. 14 for no loss. It's edged, it's flown over the slip fielder and has raced away to the boundary. It's Shahriar Nafees again.
Lucky. But what he did, Shahriar Nafees, was went at it with full force. Look at that. Way outside the off stump. Tried to hit it too hard and on top of the slips.
That is an exquisite shot. He waited on it, just the room, played it late and found the gap as well.
Very good square drive there by Iqbal. That will make him feel better. He struggled so far this morning, so that first boundary will give him some confidence.
It wasn't a half volley, just the room. They're both very severe on anything outside the off stump. Both are good offside players. They get most of the runs there. He's played and missed a lot today, Tamim Iqbal. Yet another one of those. It's probably his lucky day.
Good delivery, this one. Moving away from the left-hander off the seam. So it's been a much better start by Bangladesh so far.
What kind of a shot is that? It is very effective. That will give you an idea of the mindset of this man, Shahriar Nafees. He's going after them now.
Certainly is. Not much wrong with this delivery. That was a slog across the line, but the contact was pretty good. So it's been a good start for Nafees. He's raced to 23.
There is something, and the figure's gone up. He is aghast. Tamim Iqbal doesn't feel he nicked that, but there was a definite sound. All the fielders went up, but Bangladesh have lost their first.
Batsman's not happy. So South Africa get the breakthrough. Aleem Morkel doing the damage. So nothing, little shot really, trying to run it down to third man. Not a good ploy against the newer ball. So he's very unhappy, doesn't think that he hit it. Might be in a little bit of trouble for that. I would think the match referee wouldn't take kindly to him standing there for too long. But anyway, Iqbal is on his way. Bangladesh lose their first wicket, 34 for 1.
Bangladesh have lost their first. Nazimuddin comes in, so there's a bit of change in strategy. Ashraful was normally coming in at first drop, but now he's probably going to be at number 4. That's very much high over the head. White ball signaled. Very short, very high. I think they've got in. Yes, they have. Again, trying to run it down to third man, and we've been discussing that. That wasn't a shot with a lot of percentage attached to it.
Basically tried to play it 4 times in a row and eventually succeeded only in nicking it. The first 3 he tried in the previous over didn't work. Tries it again. It's too close to the body, and the extra bounce. Trying to run it down to third man. It's not good shot selection at all. He would have been a lot better off getting further across and playing it straight. So breakthrough for Morne Morkel He's absolutely delighted. South Africa get their second wicket. Nafiz is gone for 25, 41 for 2.
So that start is coming a cropper. 2 down now, Bangladesh, 41 on the board. Mohammad Ashraful, an average which he'd want to improve upon. Strike rate 72.8. I would have thought that would be more than that, because when he scores his runs, he scores them at a fair pelt. He's off the mark. He's got the outside edge and will get 2.
Good first delivery. Fortunate there, Ashraful, that didn't go to slip. He has been complaining of the fact that luck hasn't been with him. It was certainly with him there. Good piece of fielding there by Albie Morkel at third man.
Made sure that he folded his legs and didn't stretch them out, otherwise he'd be over the rope. Albie Morkel. He went for that. That wasn't as short. He is compulsive with that shot. I think he got hit on the helmet or the visor there. That wasn't very short at all to be playing that shot.
Well, in the previous game he tried it before he scored and only succeeded in hitting it down to fine leg straight. He hasn't another go at this. He hasn't allowed himself at all time to get used to the pace of the pitch. So this delivery was on to him a lot quicker than he thought. He was never in a good position to play that shot.
It's been played in the air, but it's in the gap as well. This might win the race to the fence, as it does. So they've decided that the best form of defense is to attack. They're going for everything at the moment.
It's a pretty good shot, this one. A better percentage shot. It was a more leg side delivery, flick of the wrists, good timing. No real risk in that shot, so he played that well.
Here he goes again. This time he's got it over the infield and it's going to roll across the rope for 4. Nicely done.
Well, that'll bring a lot of relief to Mohammad Ashraful. The first couple of bowls he faced wasn't the best of shot. This one really got onto that very, very well.
Up in the air, out, out. He's gone for another big heave. And again, skipper Mohammad Ashraful, an indifferent shot, gets him out. Easy catch for Amla. Bangladesh 3 down.
Just can't understand his... Not too happy, understandably so, but he's been looking to get these shots over the top, and that was on the cards, really. He's trying too many shots, trying to hit his way out of trouble, but really played into trouble. The easiest of catches for Hashim Amla, and the Bangladesh captain has to walk back to the pavilion. He's gone, and it's 61 for 3. New batsman in, Saqib Al Hasan played a good knock in the second one-day international into his 40th match. Goodish average of 35.38. Needs to play a very responsible knock here.
It's up in the air. There's someone down there, but he's not going to get there. Wide of Dale, staying at fine leg. 1 bounce and gone for 4. To the delight of the crowd. They love boundaries.
They do indeed, but there were 2 in the deep just for that kind of a shot. A deep fine leg and a deep backward square leg. Thankfully for him, he got enough on that, and the angle was right to take in between that fielder, and there was one just coming to the right of the screen. So they're setting it up for the Bangladeshis.
It's up in the air, a long way up in the air. Graham Smith's under this. He's got it. He's got buckets for hands. He has. Doesn't drop too many. Another wicket goes. Looking to be adventurous once again. 4 down.
I just can't understand the mindset of these Bangladeshi batsmen. Last ball of the over, he just played up a shot and he takes a walk. Look at that, walking across and then getting the toe end of the bat. That's terrible batting. And I'm going to take that, says the captain. Big palms and wood. Straight into that. Another wicket. He's happy. And Bangladesh are deeper in trouble. Nazimuddin out for 20. And it's 72 for 4.
It's Rakibul Hassan in now. In his third match, played really well in the last game.
Another one played in the air, but handsomely this time. Good use of the feet, flat hit. That'll get him 4.
Rakibul Hassan not afraid to use his. He got himself dismissed in similar fashion in the last ODI, but this time around picking the spot. Good use of the feet, very good follow through.
Oh, that was close, but it's going to get him 4. Opened the face of the bat, almost playing into the hands of Graham Smith. Had slipped.
It's the turn that undid Saqib Al Hasan and undid Graham Smith at the end as well. Look at that, coming round, look at a big turn. Oh, very close indeed, onto the left side, but very lucky. Bowled in, played all over it.
But Bangladesh have lost their 5th, and it's not going to be a record partnership this time. Shaqib Al Hasan, who was so good in the previous game, just played all over it, didn't judge the length right, yorked himself, and that is a big one for Johan Botha. So Bangladesh have lost their 5th. Shaqib has gone for 12, and it is now 97 for 5. Not good news for Bangladesh. They're 5 down, 97, just the 23rd over, still 27 overs to play. And the top order is back in the dressing room. Dhiman Ghosh, his 3rd match. This is another opportunity for this young man. Oh, did he get his hand under it? They felt they were in with a shout, even if the wicketkeeper De Villiers had gotten that. Played onto the onside, got a hand to it. Yes, it was still in the air for a while. But if that had stuck, that would have been bad luck. He'll have to hurry. That can be close. It's not a direct hit, but they feel they've got their man. That was excellent work in the field.
Pressure. No boundaries, not too many singles in the last over, and now all of a sudden, this is tight. This is very tight.
I think he's gone. Maybe not. What happens here? Are the bails off? Oh, it's just a frame. I think he's got to go. Here, the bail seems to be off. Well, he's given it. I think eventually the right decision. Very close to call, but it did appear that the bails were disturbed in that frame earlier, but so close.
It's a pretty tight call. Third umpire took a lot of time. There was a bit of hesitation in the middle. That's the reason why he had to struggle at the end. And the third umpire deciding in favor of the fielding side. So Rakibul has to go back to the pavilion. He'll be really disappointed. 6 down for 101.
6 down, very inopportune that run out. Farhad Reza is the new man in. He's played a few matches.
He's gone over the top, mid on and mid off inside the ring. He's made good enough contact to get a boundary. Ends the over, 106 for 6. And he's bowled it, missed the arm ball. Kept a trifle low and Harris is struck. Great delivery. Completely beaten by it. Ghosh has to go.
Good bowling by Paul Harris. It's the quicker one. He came in with the arm as well. It didn't bounce. So gosh, trying to play that square of the wicket. No contact made. This was a quicker delivery, as we said. Too full as well to go back to. So hits the off stump. Harris picks up his first wicket. So Bangladesh now, they're in all sorts of trouble at 106 for 7.
A disappointing story again. Bangladesh 106 for 7. Seven down in the 28th over. Abdul Razak comes into bat. He's a handy batsman. Could be tight again. It's been referred to the third umpire. The last time it was referred to the third umpire, Ghosh was gone. And it was a very good decision that time around. What is this going to be? De Villiers unsure.
He's a very good fielder. Alvira Peterson is quick. He's got a good arm. This was a good piece of fielding. He was quick to the ball and a quick release. Very risky single there. David de Villiers take it clean. He already dropped the ball. He would have been miles out if he held on to the ball. But let's have a look. He's got the ball in the hand when he breaks the stumps, which he doesn't. So a long way out, but David de Villiers drops the ball. So there's an opportunity missed.
Maybe he was in a hurry to get rid of the bails. Lost control over the ball and he's safe. This has been put away. Risk taken, but in the end it pays off. Razak will pick up a boundary.
Good shot this time by Razak. It was a full delivery. Not easy to hit against the spin, but he got right to the pitch of the ball on this occasion. His timing was pretty good as well. Big gap at mid-wicket.
Yeah, they had the mid-on inside. Wanted to attempt to hit against the turn. And like you mentioned, it was taken on the half volley. Big appeal, there was an outside edge and taken. This is a good catch. Very good catch by de Villiers, not the easiest. Against the turning ball with a little bit of extra bounce, and more so because the batsman, Razak, was looking to play the attacking shot.
David de Villiers made up for that blunder in the previous over. This is a good catch. Big swing across the line, outside edge. De Villiers makes no mistake. Buerta picks up another one. So South Africa in complete control.
Now the wicket is fallen. Razak gone for 9. Bangladesh 118 for 8, and it's going to be drinks. Ashrafi Murtaza is the new batsman. A strike rate of 91. He can play the big shots. Best of 51 not out. It's taken the aerial route. Mid-on was inside, the shot was on. There's always huge danger attached to it. The ball does turn. This time Murtaza makes good contact.
Good start, good start. I'll tell you what, I didn't hear the sound. Neither did Aleem.
The wicketkeeper went straight up, but Del Steyn, the bowler, just took a little bit of time to look back and appeal for it.
Yeah, he followed the keeper, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little feather there. The reaction of Dale Steyn, or the non-reaction, as it were, of Dale Steyn. Yeah, that looks like it's gone off the face, actually. Big shout, and the finger goes up. Balbi Morkel gets his fourth. Bangladesh 9 down.
The keeper, AB de Villiers, makes no mistake. Big edge, straight to his hands. Ashrafi Murtaza departs. Another wicket gone. So he's back in the pavilion for 5. Bangladesh 135 for 9. Newcomer Musharraf Hussain. Early days, just the 3 one-day internationals for him.
Well, that's the end. Johan Botha has looked the more menacing, and he has actually netted 3. What a terrific performance by Johan Botha. Not so by Bangladesh. They've been skittled out for 1-4-3 and in the 43rd over.
What a wonderful delivery, drawing out the batsman. That was on the cards. He went for that little tentative push, got the edge, and AB de Villiers did the rest. 143 all out Bangladesh. And that is only into the 43rd over. He's a very happy man, the South African coach, understandably knocking off Bangladesh for 143 in this 3rd one-day international of the Warid cricket series.
So for the 3rd time this series, Bangladesh were bowled out, having decided to bat first. Early wickets were again the problem, and the middle order failed to dig in as required. 3 batsmen reached 20, but none were able to get the big score the team needed. The South African bowlers were all economical, but it was Balbi Morkel and the off-spinner Johan Botha who did most of the damage. 3 for 34 respectively. 144 the target then for the visitors.
Herschel Gibbs, 36.67, and the average, the strike rate is phenomenal. He's played some very telling innings for his country. Just lost his place in the test side for the India tour. So he'd be wanting to pounce on any opportunity that comes his way. Graham Smith is in exceedingly good form. He's gone, he's used his feet, and it's 4. Didn't get elevation, but he connected superbly. 4 to end the over, 7 without loss.
Herschel Gibbs doesn't like to be bogged down, using his feet there. Good strike in the end.
He's gone for it, and he's got enough on it to take it over the infield and into the fence. So they're going to attack as well.
They like to play their shots against a new ball, Graham Smith and Herschel Gibbs. Graham Smith using his feet on that occasion, trying to get inside the line and looking to hit that either over or through extra cover. And got perhaps a little bit too far outside leg stump, so it came off the outside edge, but found the gap, so no harm done.
In the air, and that's a soft dismissal. He'd be very disappointed with that effort, Herschel Gibbs. Wasn't that short? He wanted to force the issue. Maybe the ball just held up a trifle and ended up in the hands of extra cover. A tame dismissal.
Gibbs looking to attack. He was too early on that shot. Ball just held up. Shot was on, but didn't hit it well. The timing wasn't there. Straight to cover, comfortable catch. Joy there for Razak. The first wicket goes down. Bangladesh are going to need a few more wickets early on. Gibbs has gone for 10, 19 for 1. So the fall of Herschel gives us wicket, brings Alvira Peterson to the crease. Good opportunity for him. Hasn't batted on this tour so far. Only played the 5 games, average as well at 50. His best was 80. Pretty sure that was against Zimbabwe.
He's a bit of a go-getter. That strike rate, was that correct? Alvira Peterson, early days in his career, but take a look at that for strike rate, 111. That's been pulled away. There's no fielder there, so that might run into the fence. Good, well-controlled boundary by Peterson. He rolled his wrists over it, kept it down, didn't try and overhit it.
He loves the hook, Alvira Peterson. Played this one well. He was in control of the shot the whole way through. He was into position very, very quickly as well. So that'll do him a world of good, his first boundary.
Could be tight. It was a straight delivery. Long stride out from Peterson. Could have well saved it. Very, very tight call that.
It's a very good shout indeed. Probably the stride too close to bat and pad as well. That's well bowled again. Peterson not too sure. Just closing the face of the bat at the last moment. 29 for 1.
This field has got a sense of purpose in it. That's beautifully struck. You've got to give credit to the batsman. It's gone to the boundary. That should make Peterson feel a lot better against the spinners. 15 overs gone, 40 for 1.
There you go, got to that and struck it really well. Gone for 6.
He's been looking for that shot right from the word go in this over. He missed out on a couple of occasions. Had to check his stroke. One almost slithered through, but that one was perfect shot. Onto the pitch of that, quickly, full flow of the bat across the line, and look at that go. Long, long way. Brilliant shot.
Nicely into position and bang. It's got the edge and it's beaten slip. It was a low catch, low and pretty difficult. Didn't get anywhere near it.
Very difficult to get to that, but that was what he was targeting. Getting to draw the batsman out, get an outside edge. He got an edge, but the ball was low. Look at that, right between the slip and the wicket keeper. He made a good attempt at that.
Big shout, it's out. 2 down.
A quicker delivery from Musharraf Hussain that really zipped into Peterson. He was not equal to the task, and I suspect that the umpire didn't have too much of a problem in giving that decision. There you see it, just hitting maybe on the knee roll. He was not too much forward. He's not stretching forward, and there's the dreaded finger up from Nadir Shah. First scalp for Musharraf Hussain. Alvira Peterson is out for 24. South Africa 59 for 2.
AB de Villiers walks to the wicket. 67th one-day international. Played well in game 2. Saw his team home. Nicely played. He's quick between wickets as well. Maybe de Villiers suffered from a bit of cramp in the last game when he was batting, getting to a 69 not out. Something that will have contributed to that will obviously be heat but also the fact that he's had to keep wicket in these games, and those squats going down and up for 50 overs. 48 as it turned out in the last game. Takes its toll on the legs.
They've taken off the slip for de Villiers, put him at fine leg. That's interesting. De Villiers has just come in. Instead of exerting pressure on the new batsman, they've taken the close-in fielders off.
Well, he's forced them to do it, actually, because of that shot that he's played. Not quite to the pitch of it. Manages to keep it on the ground, though. And Ashraful's got to do the chasing. AB de Villiers once again through for 3 is really quick. And you can see he's brimming with confidence because of the last innings he played.
Staying in line. You can't bowl onto the pads of Graham Smith. He'll make you pay. Gets a lot of runs on the leg side. Two shot and put away.
Well, you got a feel for Reza in this situation, coming on in the 25th over. It's not going to be easy for him. He's used to bowling a lot earlier on when the ball is new and there's more bounce. This delivery is short. Graham Smith all the time in the world to put that away, and he does it well.
Too short. De Villiers is too good a player to be missing out. 26 overs gone, 96 for 2. It's another exciting young talent, very impressive, de Villiers. He'll only get better and better as his career progresses. Superb boundary. 106 for 2.
Well-timed square drive by AB de Villiers. He's very strong square of the wicket on the offside.
And he's played it so late. He finds the gap to perfection. Another over ends with a boundary. It's 111 for 2. And also the 52 partnership.
Very good shot. Lots of time for AB de Villiers to play that one. His timing good again. As we said, he's very strong square of the wicket on that offside.
Almost equal contributions from both. In fact, de Villiers, more dominant partner in this partnership, 27 or just 23. A little bit of a shuffle towards the offside, and he's used the bottom hand to good effect. I just get the feeling de Villiers loves the last ball of the over. It's another boundary, 116 for 2.
Full toss, that last delivery, so an easy put away. AB de Villiers now in good form, and he hit that very well over mid-wicket.
Stunning shot. He's not only got a 50 here, which is 38 one-day international 50. He's gone past 5,000 runs in one-day internationals.
Good shot to bring up his half-century. Milestone for Graham Smith. So Bangladesh remains to be a happy hunting ground for the South African captain.
Not the easiest shot, playing against the turning ball. A classical drive in front of square through the offside. So 5,000 runs in one-day internationals for Graham Smith. Want to finish it off in a hurry now. Fetching it from way outside the line of off stump. 121 for 2.
AB de Villiers, what a shot. 4 more.
Beautiful looking shot. Take that for a cover drive. Wow. Super shot.
Oh, you could watch that over and over. As in the slot, moves his feet well, good straight bat and finds the gap for 4. And again, this time off the back foot. Don't bother chasing that, it's well timed. 4 more, 2 in a row.
This is gorgeous. Just an absolute gorgeous looking shot. The first one was on the front foot. This time off the back foot, and what a shot. Treat to watch.
Both the deliveries were not too bad, it's got to be said. It's just AB de Villiers has walked in and from the first ball looked so confident. And look at this. It's a decent length, but he's able to just smack it through cover. Then in the same area, but then off the back foot, the bowler trying to adjust his length. De Villiers equal to the task. Looked like he surprised himself there, just a touch.
There's so much talked about the pitch, how it's going to behave, it's going to crumble. Is it going to crumble? Abrasive in nature, very dusty. But if you take a look at those shots he played, it suggested that the pitch is still playing very well indeed. That's probably the reason why he felt himself a bit surprised by playing the shots off the front foot and the next one off the back foot beautifully.
Yeah, it's got to be said that while the spinners were bowling, though, it did turn. It wasn't easy to play shots, was not easy to drive for Alvaro Peterson and for Graham Smith. They did some good work together in partnership and seeing those spinners off and just nudging it about. Didn't quite get a hold of that. 130 for 2. He's got that. There's a man out there, is not going to get it. He needs to be in the crowd to catch that. Another 6.
Second one. With that 6, you saw the crowd jumping up, enjoying the way Graham Smith has batted. He's taken that away outside the off stump, on down to his knees, and bang, gone.
Just 6. That's all that South Africa required to win this third and final one-day international. They have been clinical in all 3. Bowled him. Just ducked back at the last moment. And AB de Villiers, his defenses were pierced. 3 down.
It's a good comeback from Farhad Reza. Bowling stump to stump, just ricocheting off the pad and on to the stumps. Good stuff from Farhad Reza. A bit too late though. Picks up his first wicket. AB de Villiers back in the pavilion for 40. 138 for 3.
South Africa 138 for 3. Looking to get to 144. They're 6 runs shy and have lost their 3rd wicket. AB de Villiers has just gone. And Jean-Paul Dumini comes to the wicket. Shot, good shot, what a way to finish it. Down the wicket, bang over mid-on, emphatic, and it's 6 runs to finish the game. South Africa win by 7 wickets. They win this worried cricket series 3-0. And Graham Smith has led from the front. He's had a really good tour here in Bangladesh. Handshakes all round. Congratulations all round. Here it is again. Nicely to the pitch. And 6. There'll be thank yous and congratulations. There'll also be a little note taken. South Africa have climbed to the top of the world rankings.
So South Africa complete a whitewash over Bangladesh in both the Test and one-day series. The result of the third ODI was never really in doubt once Graham Smith and AB de Villiers got going. The South African captain finished a fine personal series by seeing his side home with an unbeaten 68. That victory was also significant as it meant South Africa supplanted world champions Australia as the #1 team in the official ICC one-day rankings. Bangladesh remained firmly in 9th after a series they'll want to forget. To the post-match presentation then, led by Aaron Lau.